Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and today I want to share a meditation on surrender. And so if you ever feel like you're gripping onto an outcome or a person or a project or something that just feels like you're trying to control it, this is really going to help you. I think a lot of us have had moments in our lives where we feel like, oh, if I don't manipulate this somehow, that it won't come out the way that I want. And sometimes when we soften our grip a little bit, it ends up coming out in a way that maybe we never expected, and maybe in a way that's even better. So this essentially is going to bring us back to reestablishing that trust and that faith in the universe or whatever higher power that you believe in, if you believe in that type of thing, in a way that feels almost like a big relief setting into your body. So we're just going to begin by rubbing the hands together like this, and maybe taking a moment to notice where in the body you feel like you're resisting anything in your life right now. Maybe there's a little tension in your belly, or constriction in your throat space, or a tightening in your heart space. Just noticing where in the body you feel a little bit of gripping and where you want to surrender the energy. So wherever that is for you, the most intense spot in your body, I want you to place a hand there. For me right now, it's my heart space. And we're gonna start by breathing here, breathing into this area of your body that feels like, yeah, maybe I could loosen my grip a little bit here. Maybe I could release a little bit here and melt a little bit here. And maybe closing the eyes as we breathe together here, finding this gentle moment of relief, release. Breathing deeply into the belly, letting the air travel into your chest, and then exhaling out. Twice more, just like that. Once more. And then gently, as you sit here, you're gonna slowly, as slow as possible, let your fingertips cross along this area of your body, just gently allowing the energy to be moved and shifted by your fingertips, and maybe just like letting it move outwards and widening the energy with your fingertips out towards maybe the sides of your body, or maybe downwards. I want you to notice here if there's anything that you feel like is lightening up or loosening as you touch this space, this area in the body where you feel like you want to surrender a little bit more. Really nice and slow, really gently. Again, energy doesn't really need much to move or to change. It really just needs a light, gentle, either intention or touch to start to move. Maybe thinking of energy like you would bioluminescent algae. And so when you jump into the water and you just see all the colors flickering around you, it's not necessarily because you touched the algae specifically, but because they felt your energetic movement in the water and they flicker. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So even if you're not touching your body, even if you're just hovering above it, know that the energy is moving. And a lot of beautiful signs that energy is moving is that you deepen your breath, maybe you yawn, maybe you feel your pulse quicken or slow down, any temperature changes, just really noticing anything in the body here right now. And gently cupping this space again, but this time you're gonna cup it in a way where the sides of your palm are facing towards that area of the body where it's most intense, almost as if you were creating a receptacle for the energy to pour into. And so something so beautiful about this is it's almost a hands up, I surrender, I give it over type of energy. And that's what we're gonna play with here with the body somatically. So I want you to bring the sides of your palm to whatever space in the body you're working with. If it's your throat, maybe something like this could work. If it's your head, maybe again, something like this, kind of creating like almost as if it were a cup or a bowl, yeah? So placing your your palm sides, wherever you feel like is right for you. And again, the most intense part in your body might have shifted. And so if it has shifted, you can place your hands there. And closing the eyes whenever you feel like you have found your position. And we're gonna meditate here for a little bit. And I want you to visualize the energy almost like a waterfall falling into this receptacle, melting and trickling into this bowl or cup that you've created with your hands. Letting the energy of giving it over soften this area of the body and letting it course through the rest of your arms, hands, ultimately to give it over to the universe. What do you want to let go of? What do you want to give over? What's something that you feel like you want to loosen your grip on? Where do you want to release control? Now is your moment. Letting the energy drop into this hand-created receptacle. Letting the energy trickle down, raindrop in. Breathing deeply here as you give this space in your body some time to release, to surrender, to give it over. And thanking your body for all it does to protect you, all it does to keep you safe, and letting it know it's okay to let go here. It's safe to let go. A few more deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Twice more, just like that, in through the nose. Exhaling and letting it all release into your hands, into the universe. Once more, like that biggest exhale and biggest release yet. Inhaling in. Release it all. And gently taking your hands, spreading them across the chest. We're gonna wash it down our bodies and down our arms, down our hands. Releasing it, letting it go, letting this energy rinse down our bodies. Beautiful. Taking a moment here to settle into this energy. Maybe closing the eyes once more with the hands facing up. Sealing in this energy of giving it over, sealing in the energy of surrendering. Releasing a little bit of the control. And whenever you're ready, opening your eyes to the room and welcoming in this new energy to play with. Thank you so much for meditating and doing a little bit of energy healing with me today. Another note on surrender, it doesn't necessarily mean that you do nothing, right? Sometimes it means you do maybe a little less controlling, but it doesn't mean that you're totally passive in your life. And I just want to make that extra clear in case you're in a state of like, but if I don't do anything, then I won't achieve this outcome or get to know this person or whatever you might be releasing today. And what I want to say about that is sometimes we're reminded that we don't need to do all the things to make things happen. Sometimes it is just doing what you can and doing it to the best of your ability to then give it life over time, right? Where let's say you want to manifest something in your life and you feel like it's just, you're just hitting up against a brick wall. Maybe that's a nice sign for you to come back to the body, recenter, release a little bit of the tension, release a little bit of the controlling energy, and then come back to it with a bit of more neutrality, a bit more of a fresh start and fresh eyes of like, what is within your control? Really understanding what's within your control is going to help you do the things that you know you can do for your betterment and for your advancement in whatever area of your life, and then releasing the rest. You can't control when people respond to you. You can't control how people respond to you. You can't control when certain things come to you. But what you can control is the energy that you decide to put out there. And when that energy is neutral and loving, things tend to come your way even more often and even more frequently than maybe you had planned or maybe you had hoped for. And so again, it's this nice balance in the dichotomy between taking inspired action and doing the things that really light you up and taking control in the ways that you can take control, and like showing up consistently to things like your business or to a relationship or to any other endeavor in your life. And then realizing, okay, like these other things I can't control. You can't control when people get back to you or what they end up deciding to do or what the government decides to do or what the weather decides to do. There's a lot out of our control. And when we remember that we've done our best and we give it our all in the ways that we are able to, and then releasing the rest, having those two energies like, okay, I've done my best, I've given it my all, I've done the work, I know I've done enough, which I know is hard for a lot of people to feel in their bodies. When you feel that way and you're like, okay, I did my piece, I did my part, I did my best. And then you're also like, I leave the rest up to time, to universe, to whatever energies are present for you. It gives this overall sense of, yes, I did my best, I advanced, and you have your own agency, and also this sense of peace that, yeah, you don't control everything. And what a gift, because if that were the case, if everybody can control everything, that would kind of be like, what a weird world to live in, you know? Everybody can control how you think, how you feel, what you do, what you say. I don't think anybody wants to live in that type of world. And so remembering that there's freedom to both of these things. There's freedom in having the agency of doing the things that really light you up and making advancements in your career or your business. And there's also a lot of freedom in the fact that we can let go of the things that we generally do not have any agency over. The peace that comes with realizing that is so, so beautiful, and something that I hope that everybody watching this gets to experience all at once. Like the energy of agency and the peace of letting the things go that you can't have agency over, that dichotomy and those two things coming together, I think is such a beautiful energy to experiment with and to experience. And so I want you to walk away today with that in mind, that yes, I do my best. Yes, I bring my own agency into the things that I have control over, and to the things that I don't have control over, I bring a lot of peace, I bring a lot of love, I bring a lot of neutrality. Both of those energies are going to bring you a lot of freedom in your life in different ways. The freedom of letting go of the things that just are only creating tension in your body, and also the freedom of building things that you generally do have a lot of agency over. The building and the releasing, the building and releasing, those two energies together bring you the greatest freedom in life, the greatest liberation. What a beautiful thing. What a wonderful aspect to life. And so again, anything that you feel like, okay, I'm advancing towards this goal, this vision, this dream, ask yourself, am I doing what I need to do? Am I doing whatever's within my power to do to advance to that goal? And if the answer is yes, you can let the rest go. You can let the rest go and give it over to time, give it over to universe, give it over to a higher power. It's not your job to bring all the blessings into your life. I really hope that that resonates with you, and I hope that you can feel a little more relaxed in knowing that it's not just you in the game. This is a co-creation between you and the rest of the world, you and the universe. And whatever is meant for you can come even if you're not forcing and tensing and controlling outcomes. When you are able to enter that state of co-creation where yes, you take the action, you do the things, and then you release the outcome, that is the most freedom and most liberated state that you can feel. That's how I feel. That is one of the most beautiful freedoms that you can experience in this lifetime. And so if you want to feel that freedom and that soul truth in your business and your life, I invite you to check out my Soulful Business Roadmap. The link is down below. It's free, just requires your name, your email address, and then it'll be sent straight to your inbox. I really hope to see you on the inside, and until next time, ciao for now. Bye.